Education is a continuous process. It's like a bicycle. If you don't pedal, you don't go forward. This is a belief that we hold dear to our hearts here at Mount Kenya University, continuously putting effort to become better learned citizens and impact the society in an amazing way by enhancing sustainable development through education. And for over 20 years, MKU has been tried and tested, and we have always made the cut in ensuring that Mount Kenya University is one of the best private universities in the region.
There was a time universities were accused of the ivory tower syndrome, where they were generating knowledge, publishing, and keeping the library. And this does not help the communities. So as a university, we make sure that the knowledge we have, we share with the communities.
Our record speaks for itself. Our alumni continue to illuminate the world. Our members of faculty have consistently broken barriers in ensuring that knowledge is not only generated, but also implemented. Take Donatas Njoroge, for example. He is an innovator whose biotechnological pesticide innovation has won 3 awards, including the East Africa Post-Harvest Technologies Award in 2017, Innovation Award in 2018, and now Global Innovations Through Science and Technology Initiative GIST Award in 2019.
The university has been of great support in helping me come up with that innovation through his expertise here, through instrumentation and through event funding.
This is an innovation that's going to have great impact in terms of management weavers. And of course, as we know, agriculture is the main backbone of our economy. And if we can really bring in these kind of innovations that can manage pests and diseases, that will help the country.
The institution's effort to remain steadfast in research and science-related programs also bore fruit after the School of Pure and Applied Sciences received a grant of science equipment worth 77 million shillings from the Seedling Labs of USA in 2019. The 168 equipment included high-profile diagnostic and research equipment such as Sapphire Hematology Analyzer, the only model in Africa.
This equipment will basically bring about applied teaching, applied research, and applied technology transfer. Basically, we'll be able to carry out the edge-cutting type of research, discovery of drugs.
And the zeal never stops. Recently, MKU received full accreditation of the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Health program from the Public Health Officers and Technicians Council. MKU is the pioneer university in the country to receive this accreditation. The university stamping its authority as the leading private university with the highest number of accredited programs in the country.
On behalf of the Ministry of Health, I wish to congratulate the leadership of Mount Kenya University on this achievement. The role of environmental health in the prevention of illness and promotion of well-being cannot be gainsaid, as 16% of global disease burden is attributable to environmental health issues.
MKU has joined the League of Private Universities where members of the faculty sign performance contracts. In line with performance contracting, which is fully digital, the university has introduced biometric means of monitoring class attendance for both students and lecturers.
The student will be able to apply for an examination card online after he has attended a certain number of lessons. If you have not attended that number, you would not be able to print your card. At the same time, you must also have appraised that lecturer online and submitted the appraisal to the Quality Assurance Director. Again, those 2 factors have to be met for you as a student to be able to apply for your examination card. These are very good ways of ensuring quality, and they are a unique undertaking at MKU.
The embracing of technology is evident in and out of the institution. MKU was ranked as the 6th best university in Kenya in the 4ICU rankings, an organization that uses non-influenceable web metrics provided by independent web intelligence sources rather than data submitted by the universities themselves.
We are proud of that, and I think we aim to become the top.
In the year 2019, MKU signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Microsoft as the institution seeks to entrench itself more, establish cooperation with industry players for the benefit of the students and members of staff.
Mount Kenya University Council and Board of Directors are indeed committed to ensure that Mount Kenya University achieves digital transformation.
This is what the 21st century is about. You will get the skills to go to work in Microsoft, in Safaricom, or to build your own companies.
Recently, the university signed another Memorandum of Understanding with Telkom Kenya Limited. The MOU will see students at MKU studying through the open distance and e-learning platform enjoy subsidized or free connection to learning portals. The MOU will further give MKU graduates a chance to intern at Telkom Kenya offices throughout the country.
The universities need to know what it is that the content or the type of abilities that companies want when they're hiring people. So this partnership obviously gives them an insight into what's happening in telecommunication and how they could address that need through the classrooms. And we felt that having a partnership that will bring the two organizations together in order for us to give them very good services in terms of technology and allow people to work together, that obviously was going to be something of value to both parties.
In a bid to contribute to development in the country and prop the government's Big Four agenda, Mount Kenya University is playing its part in ensuring the dream of universal health coverage is achieved by training medical doctors. The journey, which began 5 years ago, is almost bearing fruit, with medical students like George Kaminas Odumbe expected to complete their studies in the year 2020, paving way for the first graduation ceremony of medical doctors from this fast-growing university.
I wanted to be part of something that will become greater in future.
From the medical school, we got links with the other organizations that deal with medical fields. Like we have Africa Cancer Foundation, we have YPCDN, which basically is a platform to allow the medical students to serve the community.
We want that group to be a testimony about the quality we are offering here at MKU.
In the same breath, the university has been keen to collaborate with other institutions of higher learning regionally and internationally on the medical front.
Obesity.
And that is why in July 2019, Mount Kenya University collaborated with Nanavati Hospital in India, Makerere University and Kenyatta University to hold a symposium on cutting-edge management of lifestyle diseases.
It's a private university which has made a lot of progress in a very short time, meaning that they have a very big potential. We have many lessons to learn from them, us being government and being an old university.
MKU is keen in strengthening its cooperation with Nanavati Hospital in India in order to enhance its training of medical doctors.
The very fact that Chairman Professor Simon Gisharo of Mount Kenya University has brought me here is because of the vision that he has that Kenya and India should partner in healthcare at some level or at every level and try and see that we can bring the two systems on par, so that at some point you don't have to come all the way to our country for treatment. We can even come here, help you learn, help you give the same treatment that we are doing in our country, and at some point in time your doctors will take over and offer the same kind.
In future we might also try to create a super specialized hospital as a teaching hospital, So we are engaging them from now. They come and educate our students. They carry that knowledge. We may not have those facilities, but our students will have had an encounter with people who are already dealing with the most modern kind of dealing with surgical issues.
With harsh economic times, this academic giant has acknowledged the fact that some of the students are unable to raise school fees to complete their studies. And with such, under the MKU Foundation, the institution has been able to give a lease of life to some of the students by providing scholarships. One of the beneficiaries of these scholarships is Sifa Wanje, a young man from Kilifi County who caught the attention of the nation when he announced that he would sell his kidney in order to pursue university education after passing his KCSE exam. The family lives in abject poverty. MKU came in handy, and the young man is in his second year, taking a bachelor's degree in clinical medicine.
Na namshukuru sana Bwana Simon Gisharu kwa kujitolea ili aweze kunisaidia nitimize ndoto yangu.
Kwa hakika mimi nilijiona kama niko ulimwengu mwingine tofauti na ule ulimwengu ulikuwa na utarajia. Kwa sababu mfadhili mwenyewe aliniita sehemu za Mombasa English Point. Nilikuwa bado sijamjua ni nani, na siku hiyo nilipofika nikamwona ndio yeye, akaniambia mtoto wako nimemsaidia.
Every year we set aside 5 million shillings, and that money is set aside to support needy students at the university but who are also excelling in their studies. Students across all our campuses are able to apply, and the students who are selected are given a scholarship.
MKU has also constantly received the highest number of students admitted under Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service who learn under the scholarship from the government, enabling students like Abidi Nasir, who hails from Harbasweni, Garissa County, get a chance to advance his education.
My target, I want in the near future, and after I finish this university, to help me first my society which I came from.
Mentorship program.
We constantly hold motivation and career guidance sessions and encourage our students to think outside the box in order to maneuver through the challenges of creating livelihoods.
And what makes Mount Kenya University a unique institution is that they focus more on job creation rather than the employment part of it.
And it's not only about books. We embrace all religious groups besides ensuring that we nurture the talents of our students. In the year 2018, MKU was awarded as the best private university during the Kenya Music Festival. The university topped in more than 30 items. In line with enhancing sustainable development through community outreach programs, MKU participated in this year's World Tree Planting Day by joining residents of Lari to plant trees at Lari Forest. This in an effort to ensure that the country achieves increased forest cover.
Mount Kenya University is committed to restore and conserve environments that are depleted and also to increase biodiversity of the country.
Students at MKU also participate as volunteers under the United Nations volunteering program, and that is why experts attached to the UN have been keen to recruit more students to the program.
This is an opportunity for us to advocate around the value of the UN, like I did today here in this prestigious university in Kenya, to interest students to these international opportunities that we provide through volunteers, and to also sensitize on the importance of volunteering as a value for human beings and for the future of our planet.
Indeed, it's a different kind of approach, refreshing, motivating, and innovative as we strive to unlock infinite possibilities.